What's going on, guys? The rain has finally let up a little bit, and I'm out here at this big old place with all these multiple different kinds of grass. I've done a few videos where we've worked on some things here, and I'm going to follow up on some of those. But first, let's see if I can get it. Where are you? I got my corn pod 3K rigged up on my Bobcat Quick Cat, and we're doing action mode. Stay tuned. Action. Okay, obviously vibration is an issue you got to deal with when you strap the corn pod onto the actual machine. Let's try something else with it. Okay, said I tried, so here we go. On the head. I just love me some Bermuda grass. This lawn back here is nothing fancy, but last year it was a complete mixed mess. Had a lot of Bahia grass in it and different kinds of weeds. It wasn't a homogeneous lawn at all. So last year I took steps to take the Bahia grass out of it and you know, the other weeds, and fertilized it and pushed it, and now this year it's filled in pretty full of Bermuda. There's no Bahia grass left in it, but I love me some common Bermuda. It's quick and easy. But you know, I didn't come here today to stick my camera on my head. I came to work on the yard, but video wise, we're gonna do some follow up on some of the videos that I've done here. I sprayed the camellias and the Italian cypress with a RGS concoction to try to bring out some damage in them. The camellias and the gardenias and all are just fine now, but my Italian cypress trees could look better, but I don't think they're looking any worse than they were, but they're not really looking any better either. All right, and then I got the carpet grass area up front. I got like 1.5 acres of carpet grass, and last year I couldn't get to do anything, and this year I've put couple of humic acid apps on it. I did the RGS, I did the aerate, and blanket sprayed the weeds out of it a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe it was more like 2-3 weeks ago, with Change Up, which is one of the few three-way herbicides I've found that is indeed labeled to be safe for carpet grass. So we'll run around and take a look at a couple of these things. Stay tuned. Man, I was mowing, a massive rain came up, and this rain, I think, I don't know, 5 inches in the last 24 hours, and it just started pouring rain again. So I had to keep going. But anyway, this carpet grass area out here that I've been working on, one of the things that I had problems with was it retained moisture just terribly. It was a lot of standing water on it, and it was just a gumpy mess when I tried to mow it. But we've had all this rain. I sprayed it with Aerate, and my hopes for the Aerate was that it would help it perk better. And so yeah, I think it did. There's still water standing on it, but I was able to mow it. And if this would have happened last year, before I put the Aerate on, I'd have never been able to get the mower on it after a 5-inch rain. And then right then it was just pouring while I was mowing. Now the sun's back out, and so it's going to turn into a sauna out here. But I'm going to finish up mowing, and then we're going to get to some of these follow-ups. Stay tuned. There you go. That's one reason I don't like wet weather mowing, but it tracks up something terrible. This is my carpet grass area. I've been working on it hard. Last year I didn't get hardly any performance out of it at all. And this year I put down RGS in the spring. I've done an Aerate application on it, and it seems to be doing a lot better. I've also blanket sprayed it with I can never remember what the name of that stuff is, Change Up, to get some of the broadleaf out of it. It's not super clean as far as weeds go, and carpet grass is a pretty crappy turf anyway, but this is about as good as I think I'm going to be able to expect out of this. It's not irrigated out here either, but I'm satisfied with what we're doing with it so far. I haven't put any dry fertilizer on it this year. I've sprayed it once with a liquid with some sea kelp fertilizer I got. Anyway, I'll take the camera around and pan around a little bit of. I got the corn pod up in a tree right now, man, talking to you from a tree. All right, carpet grass. Okay, like I said, I just mowed this in a torrential downpour, so I do have some little tire tracks in it, but I'm way more satisfied with it this year than last year. The pH was off on it a little bit from the soil test, and I didn't adjust the pH. I'm gonna just see what humic acid will do to it, and it looks like it's like the plants are taking up pretty good here. So I think the little RGS experiment on that, and plus the Aerate, I think we're okay with this. It's good enough to satisfy me. And up here we got this centipede. I forgot to fertilize. I didn't forget to fertilize, but when it was due to fertilize it on my schedule, it was dry and crispy, so I opted not to. But it's doing okay now, and it's rained some. It's still got some bare spots in it. But what I think I'm gonna do, just to be cute, I usually centipede 15015, something like that, and then in the fall 0060. I'm still gonna 0060 it late in the fall, but I think for just right now I'm gonna put some humic acid and Ferromec on it, and I'll show you next week what that Ferromec's gonna do to it. It should turn it really green. Okay, that's that. Here's our attack. I'm gonna put the Ferromec and humic acid on it today in just a minute. These are still not doing interstellar. I don't think they're gonna die, but I think it mainly was cold damage in them. Nothing has really brought these things out super. They don't feel like they're drying up or anything. It's not insect damage. We've tried to handle that part of it. The cold weather sometimes will dry these evergreens out, and it'll actually just burn them from the cold weather. I don't know, they could stand to feel a little softer to the touch. We might lose these trees. Could be canker. I'm not real sure what we got going on there. And I think she has had the extension agent over here too, and he wasn't very helpful on it. He said they're probably gonna die, but I tried. All right, these camellias and the gardenias. I think I spoke ill of the gardenias when I did the treatment on them, because I don't really like a gardenia that much, but they're actually doing okay. All right, we'll show you them real quick. Okay, here's our camellias. We had a lot of cold damage in them this year, but I made a soil drench out of RGS and Epsom salt, as well as a foliar spray that I put on them, some RGS and some liquid fertilizer, and I think I also put some holly tone on them, some sweet smelling stuff there. But these look a ton better, and they're going to be fine. So that's one success. And there's our gardenias. Of course, they're fine. Like I said, I think I spoke ill on the gardenias. But let's see our cypress trees back here. More of the same, just not interstellar. But all kinds of damage up in them. That is a crying shame. I like these trees. Why couldn't it have been the gardenias? I don't know. We'll let them ride. I'm not gonna cut them down or anything. See what happens with them. All right, guys. Now the sun's out. It's being all fantastic out here. It's hot though. I want to see if I can get the driveways blown off, and I've got a list about a mile long of stuff I got to get to, because this is Wednesday now, and this is Sunday's work, so I'm behind, and I'm still farting around with a YouTube video. This is why I can't get anything done. Okay, people, until next time, hit that like button, subscribe, comments. I love to hear your comments, and I appreciate it, guys.